Well, another video here. This is just to show some quick samples of flying under the latest Sim Update 10 public test beta, which is now version 1.27.17.0. That's 1.27.17.0. So far, what I've noticed, not a performance drop, maybe a little bit of a hit on the ground compared to where it was before, and some loss of clarity, it seems, on the internal of the plane here in VR. Now, what you're seeing is not quite as blurry as what I see in my headset. So there's a little bit of loss there that I've noticed, but I probably still do some tweaking. The release notes for this, again, this is the latest public test beta, release 1.27.17.0, released August 26, 2022. It's available for all platforms. The general notes on it are several crashes have been fixed across the title. Memory optimizations in VR. Fix the default opening position in VR. In-flight panel window positions are now saved after closing and reopening them from the toolbar in VR. The toolbar panels opened in VR are still opened when switching to normal mode. Fix the raycast not being aligned with the arrow and the white dot when moving the motion controllers in VR. Okay, and then there are some Sim Connect fixes as well. So those are all that are mentioned here. And again, this is 1.27.17.0, the latest public test beta release. And I'm flying right now in the PC21. This is the version that's been existing in the marketplace for a while now. It has some issues, as you can see, with graphics, the propeller, and certain things just don't look quite as nice as some of the other models, but it's a $7 or $8 plane right now. There is going to be a new PC21 being released by, I think it's ISIS. I think I have notes on it on one of my other videos, and that should be in the marketplace real soon, and I am very excited about that because I know that's going to be a very top quality model. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Again, that's PC21, and that's going to be released by Iris Simulations, and it's going to be the RAAF Virtual PC21 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So believe me, that'll be on my videos as soon as it's released and available for purchase. So now we're switching. Now we're in the Grum and Goose. We're actually in the state of Washington in the United States. The other one was, I think someone said it's pronounced Pongo Pongo. It's spelled P-A-G-O, but I believe someone corrected me. I think that's what he had said, and I hope it's correct. If not, I apologize. But we're in the Grum and Goose, Pongo Pongo. And again, just testing out the latest Sim update, beta release 1.27.17.0. At altitudes, everything looks really nice, really smooth. Now this cockpit looks actually much nicer than the last one I was flying, so maybe it was just because I was a lower end model. Still fun to fly. I mean, the thing's got some juice to it. He hit that turboprop. The pilot is PC21. But this is the big radials Grum and Goose, beautiful plane, and flying, and everything looks good here. Again, this is in the state of Washington in the United States, and my frame rates have been averaging right now when I'm flying at altitudes pretty close to 40, so it's a little bit lower than it was. I was getting closer to 45, but I'm still playing with settings, still tweaking, testing out new things, and of course we don't have the driver yet to support this from Nvidia, but I'm sure we will once it's released, and hopefully that'll make a big difference too. Coming in for a nice water landing here. I forget the name of this lake. It's got the most amazing straight channel going into it. That's what I'm flying over right now. And if you were to look behind me, you'd see it just go straight for so long. Obviously, that part's got to be man-made. I can't imagine any river being that perfectly straight. It's like a big canal right below. But yeah, nice big lake, so should have a nice landing here. But 1.27.17.0, latest public beta test release, public test release. That's it. And I'm testing it along with a whole lot of other people on YouTube, and so hopefully you guys don't have to. You can kind of see what's coming, what's happening. Now it does perform awfully good with that DLSS, but as I had to remind one viewer the other day, there's a big risk when you're doing a public test, a beta, because I may, when the official release is done, when they actually release Sim Update 10 officially, guys like me, myself, we may have to completely uninstall the sim and reinstall it, reinstall every update, every world update, download all our airplanes and sceneries. That's a risk. You know, I don't mind doing that. I don't have anything else to do, so that's fine. But just so you know, if you get into this test program and you install the beta and keep it running, when the official release comes out, you may not just have to uninstall that beta, but you may also have to uninstall the entire sim and reinstall it along with everything else. So just be aware that's a risk that you take if you're testing the beta, which again, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me to I can blow away my computer in a few hours and rebuild it without, you know, a blink. So hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the skies.